US Open 2025, Gauff with Swiatek, Alcaraz lands Djokovic. The fourth and final Grand Slam of the season bursts into life in New York City on Sunday. It's the last chance for the world's very best to taste Grand Slam glory in 2025. It's the US Open. The men's and women's singles draw were conducted over in New York on Thursday, and here are the key takeaways. Sabalenka and Gauff kept apart. Reigning US Open champion and world number 1 Aryna Sabalenka spearheads the top half of the women's draw. Flipping to the bottom half of the draw, and it's congested with major champions as recent Wimbledon winner Iga Swiatek has been drawn in there with Roland Garros champion Coco Gauff and Australian Open's ruler Madison Keys. In Sabalenka's case, the top seed ignites her title defense across the net from world number 109, Rebecca Masarova. 2021 runner-up Leylah Fernandez presents a possible third-round challenge. Then it gets particularly tricky. Back to Dubai, and cannonball strokes of Clara Tauson toppled Sabalenka, and the duo might reunite in the last 16 stateside. Into the home straight, the world number 1 has been pitched against number 7 seed Jasmine Paolini in the quarterfinals, before a US Open 2024 final rematch has been penciled in against Jessica Pegula one step earlier this year. There's a particularly strong segment at the tail end of the top half, with number 5 seed Mira Andreeva, RG17 champion Jelena Ostapenko, teenage sensation and recent Montreal winner Victoria Mboko, and Emma Navarro all in close quarters. Swiatek, fresh off a title triumph at the WTA 1000 in Cincinnati, as Colombian youngster Emiliana Arango as an opening hurdle with a box office home straight. In a repeat of the emphatic 6-0 Wimbledon final, the Pole is projected to take on number 8 seed Amanda Anisimova in the Elite Eight. Down to the sizzling semifinals, and Gauff would be the opponent on paper. However, Gauff, taking on the experienced Australian Ajla Tomljanovic first, who defied Serena Williams in the all-time great's last-ever match at US Open 2022, will need to be at her very best, especially with compatriot Keys, former champion Naomi Osaka, and Karolina Muchova all in her quarter. Alcaraz lands with Djokovic close proximity. As soon as the men's draw is out, social media plots the path for Alcaraz to meet in the final. Sinner and Alcaraz have captured the past 7 majors between them. Will it be another epic rematch from the absorbing finals of Roland Garros or Wimbledon? Well, world number 87 Vic Kopriva is the earliest contender to duel with world number 1 Sinner. The Italian has likely opponents in Alexei Popyrin, Denis Shapovalov, and Tommy Paul to head into the second week. The unique and unpredictable Alexander Bublik, a victor over Sinner in Hull, is another name considered for a pulsating last 16 battle. Number 5 seed Jack Draper succumbed to Sinner in straight sets in the semifinals last September. They might collide once again, but this time in the quarterfinals. What about Alcaraz? The number 2 seed, fresh off lifting the Cincinnati title, has a slightly more complex route to the final. The RG25 champion has a towering task, with 6'11", Reilly Opelka's monstrous serve a devastating weapon on hard courts. Could the American hammer pass the number 2 seed for a seismic shock? Alcaraz is slotted in to take on 2021 winner Daniil Medvedev, American top 10 duo Ben Shelton and Taylor Fritz, all before a final blockbuster with Sinner. 38-year-old Djokovic, the King of Queens in 2011, 2015, 2018 and 2023, is an intriguing prospect, with no lead-up matches to test his current hard-court credentials. The Serbian, seeking the record 25th Grand Slam title, has home teenage prodigy Lerner Tien as a first-round clash. American hero Frances Tiafoe, Miami Masters winner Jakob Mensik, and number 11 seed Holger Rune, recently working with the one and only Andre Agassi, are in range of Djokovic's route to the semis, then final, over the net from Alcaraz and then Sinner.